Good morning. How is everybody? It's good to see y'all. Today is Monday. Yeah, Monday, April 24th. It's kind of hard to keep up with days when you work nights and you go in one day and you get off work and it's another day. They all kind of run together, but I think today's Monday. We're going to call it Monday anyway. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning here. Um, yeah, I hope everybody had a good Easter. Y'all have had some good stitchy weeks. It's been a couple of weeks since I've talked to y'all. I've been watching everybody's videos, catching up on everybody's progress. Y'all are making great progress, getting ready for Stitch Mania. I am not doing Mania. I thought about it. I have not done it before. I have a lot of WIPS that I could use. I've got some starts coming up that I could throw in there, but not having done it before, I want to kind of sit back and watch and see how everything goes and is done, and hopefully take part in it next year. So yeah, but hey, I'm here to cheer y'all on. I'll be sitting back and watching and encouraging everybody, and y'all go for it, because more power to y'all. I love the idea. I'm all about serial starting. That's my thing. But I've had a lot going on, especially over the last weekend, and can y'all hear snoring? That's my dog snoring. He doesn't even care that I'm sitting here talking. That's Ricci. Anyway, bless him. So, this last weekend's been kind of emotional, and I don't think I'm up for that many WIPs or starts in that short a time. So I'm gonna watch all, and I'm gonna encourage you, and I'll be your biggest cheerleader, and I'll wait for next year. Speaking of Reese, I don't usually let him on the sofa too much, but here lately I have been with a blanket. He's a shepherd beagle mix, and he sheds all the time. Every day, all the time. It's time for his grooming. But he's a little depressed this week. I'm doing the itchy thing again. It's the YouTube curse, I'm telling you. Our youngest daughter, she's 21. She moved out this weekend, and that's his person. So he's a little lonely. So I'm letting him have a little time. So it's a little quiet in my house right now. So yeah, but she's doing good, and I'm really proud of her. So yeah. So I wanted to show y'all somebody who does stay with me all the time. This is for Mortuary Stitches. Hey there. She lives out pretty much wherever I want to put her, wherever she decides she wants to sit, all the time. This is my house witch, and her name is Glory. see if I can get her in here. This is Glory. And after seeing mortuary stitches with Martha sitting out, I told her I would show her a picture of Glory. And this is Glory. And she right now lives in my dining room. And my babies love her, and she's got her little broom and her cute little pendant. And I love her. And I found her actually at a TJ Maxx here. You see her little purple hat band? Right before Halloween this past year. And I knew she had to come live with me. There was just nothing else to do but for her to come live with me. So she made her way home with me. And I named her Glory because my mother's name was Gloria. And every Halloween she would dress up like a witch and sit on the front porch and hand out candy. And when her brothers would say her name, they did not say it as Gloria because they just didn't properly enunciate it, and would call her Glory. This is Glory. So yeah, she lives out with us. My husband kind of just rolled his eyes and went, okay. But yeah, I love her. So this is Glory. So, I guess we'll look at my WIPS. I only have, well, I've worked on 3, well, 2 and a new start. I showed y'all Belle last time, and I'm waiting on my metallics to come in. They should be in today. At least that's what the tracking notice said. But here's where I am on Belle. And I love her. Look at her crown. Isn't that fabulous? And her rose. I love this. So I'm waiting on, hope you guys can see that. I'm waiting on the Kranich, and I think it's called hot thread, maybe, to make the little roses. But I don't know that I'm actually going to put the ribbons on her. I don't know if it'll just be kind of overkill or not. But that's what I've worked on. But as soon as that's here, she'll be done, and I can get her put into a frame. Yes, McKenna, I'm going to actually frame it. Yes. And then I did get in the newest. He's still snoring. Now he's moving. The newest from Brooks Books. And this is the latest in the series. Not real sure how to pronounce her name. Cayuga, maybe. She's not a Disney princess, and I really haven't looked up her story yet. It's beautiful, but I don't think I'll stitch her on red. But she is beautiful. So, that's new. I guess I'm jumping around from WIPS to haul. So, yeah. The only other WIP that I've worked on just a little bit is Wizard of Oz. That's my Heaven and Earth. And I didn't want to take it off of my Lowry stand, because I just didn't want to. But I will try to put a picture in here. So I keep saying just this little bit more, just this little bit more, but every time I sit down to stitch on it, I don't know, something comes up and it doesn't happen. And I'm still trying to get used to the hang of the two-handed stitching with the stand. And it's getting a little bit easier. I've always tried to stitch, I guess I have this little OCD thing. I'm right-handed, so I want my stitching on the left-hand side because I stitched with my right hand and I needed it to hold it with my left hand, and plus it balanced me. Anybody else with a little OCD will understand you need a balance, but weird anyway. But I found that my stitchy chair is one of those chair and a half. It's the big oversized chairs, and so I got the extender bar for the Lowry, but I felt like I was straining my arm a lot to try to reach to do it with my dominant hand on top. So I switched it and put it on the right hand side. So my dominant hand is underneath and my left hand is on top. And that seems to be working out better. So I'm making some progress on it, but it seems like my stitching time here at home is just few and far between lately, with getting Amber moved out and some other stuff. And I think it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment. No, I know it's going to be an adjustment with us being empty nesters. And I have to give a shout out to Mischievous Stitcher. Lori, I'm sorry, who was talking about taking the road trip with her husband and kind of getting to know each other again. And that just really hit home to me because we've been in the process of doing that for a couple of years now, since she's been working and kind of doing her own thing. You know, even though she still lived at home, she was hardly ever here. And so it's been a process, but I know now that she's actually out of the house, it's going to be a little different. So, yeah, I know what you mean. It's going to be interesting. So, okay, back to stitching. I do have a new start, and it's really the only other thing that I've worked on, and it is this. And I know everybody's seen this. I am doing it on the called for fabric and with the called for threads, except I'm making a couple of changes. The blue, I'm subbing out for a different color blue. And I think I'm going to change the color of the scissors because scissors are supposed to be shiny to me. So I'll probably throw in some chronic for those. And I don't really care for the color of the bird. To me, it needs to be a crow and black. And out of all my hand-dyed thread, I did not have black. So that's on order. So when that gets here, that'll be worked on. But here's my progress after a couple days. I think I started it Saturday night. Here's my progress so far. And I'm really enjoying this. Like I've said before, I have been so immersed in the world of Haid and all the wonderful Heaven and Earth designs that I forgot anything else was out there. And so to come back to something else, I will not give up my Haids. Let me just say that right now. I love them. I love what I've chosen to work on from them. They're amazing. but this is a welcome change for a little while. The only thing I've changed, like I said, I changed the color of the house, and it's gassed cornflower is the color blue. My needle minder is from Gina's Unique Boutique, and my person, which is my 4-year-old granddaughter, Fee, she has named her Rose. So she said Rose looked like she would live in this house, so that's the one she chose to put on this project. So this is after a couple of days work, and I'm really enjoying this. I like it. I've forgotten how much I enjoyed working with hand-dyed floss, and yeah, I really like it. It's 2/2 28 count cashel linen, which may not be my favorite linen. It's a little looser weave than I prefer, but I am enjoying the project. So I don't have very much haul this time, which is okay, because I have way more stuff to last me 10,000 lifetimes than I could ever stitch, and it's all good. But I did get this little Lizzie Kate snippet, which is fall. I think it's a snippet. Yeah, it's fall. I love autumn designs, so I thought that was really cute. So that will be done up at some point. And I finally gave in and smell the coffee. I kind of like this when I first saw it released in Nashville, but I'm not usually one to pre-order things until I see stuff stitched up. So I've been watching a lot of people's progress on it, and the more I see it done, the more I like it. So I got it, and I ordered fabric for it last night while I was at work, because I can shop at work. Dangerous, let me tell you. I did get a 40 count, but it's not the Stars Hollow fabric. I don't remember really what I got, but it's a 40 count linen. I'm not going to get the recommended threads for this. I'm just gonna sub out what I got, because I do have a good bit of gassed and some weak style works and that kind of thing, and I have plenty to fill in. So I think after the needleworker, this might come into play. So looking forward to that. And the other thing that I ordered from the Nashville release that I didn't order to start with, that I had to wait and see some progress on, is, of course, ta-da! Everybody knows this. Everybody's seen it. I think, at least what I've seen, most people love it. Like I said, I wanted to see some progress on it before I ordered it. I've seen Vanna's. I've seen Blitz Stitches, and they look amazing. I've seen someone else's. I don't remember whose. I apologize. right corner, I'm sorry, left corner up here where the flowers are. Andrea, maybe? I'm sorry. Those colors were really vibrant and they were beautiful. So I ordered this fabric as well, and I got this on 36 count, and it wasn't the recommended fabric for this either, but it's not as, I know this is not yellow, and I know it's not as tea stained looking. It's a lighter, little bit of mottled looking color. Anyway, I've ordered those. So I'm looking forward to this. I really like this now that I've seen some progress on it. I'm looking forward to seeing more progress from you guys. So let's get with it. Get to stitching. What y'all waiting on? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because what I've seen so far, y'all are doing an amazing job. So I like samplers, but I'm not always one to stitch them. I really like to look at them. And Lori's video tour of the Dixie Darling was just, oh, I need to go now. I need to go. So that's the snoring dog. I swear. He's a sweetheart though. Okay, well, that's about all I have for today. Hope everybody's been doing good. I hope y'all have a good stitchy week. I did pull out, don't shake your finger at me, McKenna. I have a box of finished stitching pieces that at some point, probably here soon, I'm gonna show you guys. My goal this year, I have a birthday in August. It's a big birthday. I'll be 50. I'll be 50. And my goal for this year is not only just to do what I want to do, because, you know, by God, I can. But also, I want to make it a goal to take some of those finishes, at least, you know, 1 a month, 2 if they're smaller, and, you know, have something done with them. Put them in a frame, do something, finish them somehow. Now, you know, I've already told y'all I don't sew on a machine. Machines and I do not get along. Can't do it. However, I do know people that can. I do have relatives that can. So that's my goal. I want to empty that box. Maybe not by the end of the year because there's gonna be little things in there. But excuse me. That's my goal. My goal for the next year is to do what I want to do. To do what we want to do because we can. You know, obviously, you know, everybody is tied down to responsibilities and, you know, this dog. Everybody has jobs, you have responsibilities, you have homes, you have things that you need to take care of, and I get that. And I'm no different. You know, we have jobs. We have all of that, but we're both at a point in our lives that we want to be able to do some of what we want to do. And if that means, you know, we want to sit at home on the weekend and don't talk to anybody, which, you know, my weekends don't really mean anything because, Usually I'm working or I'm on call or whatever. But, the days that we're off, when we're off together, if we don't want to leave the house or if we want to take off on a road trip, that's what we're going to do. So, it's just enjoying your life. And I saw a video, and I think this comedian's name was Melissa Radke. I could be wrong. She made a very heartfelt video on her birthday. I think it was last year. And she was talking about missed opportunities and loss and rejection and things that had happened to her in her life. And on her birthday, she had decided that this was the year of yes. She was going to do the things that she wanted to do. And if she got rejected, that was okay, but she was going to at least try. And I've decided that's going to be me this year. I may not get what I want. Nobody gets what they want all the time. But I'm at least, I'm going to do some of the things that I want to do. So, why not buy all the things? Why not stitch all the things? If you don't finish them, okay. If you do, great. But stitch on what I want. Do what I want. That's my motto for this year. It's going to be my year of yes. So, with that, I hope everybody has a good stitchy week. I hope everybody has a good year of yes. And I hope when you sleep you can snore like this guy. Or at least rest that well. All right. Well, y'all have a good day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.